Alright, before this video starts, make sure you guys all follow JMoneyKicks on Instagram, and then also make sure you guys check out my website at JMoneyKicks as well. So if you guys want to go buy some shoes, it's right there. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy. Welcome back to another video. So if you've been a long time subscriber, this might be something new because I've never posted a video like this in the past. But today we're pretty much going to talk about the top 5 sneaker investments for this holiday season that's coming up of 2023. I'm going to break it down for y'all, and if you want to make some money, if you would like to invest into shoes and you don't know where to put your money in, make sure you guys stay tuned. So let's get into the first investment. The first shoe I got for you guys, triple pink dunks. This is a no-brainer. If you guys know about this shoe used to go for like 250 plus like last year. Looking at the market right now, size 4 to all the way to size 7, I would say it's an average between $120 on average. But yeah, last year this shoe was going for, let's just do the math, let's just put some data out there, put some screenshots. Not even 2022, honestly. 2023, they were still sitting at like 240 during April of this year. So that's crazy. And it's crazy because Nike's been pushing so many restocks for every single Nike Dunk Low now. So no dunks are really a safe investment, but I would say this one's exceptional because it is a triple pink dunks. And if you guys know anything that's a pink dunk, it's gonna do well. And I feel like with this shoe, there's a lot of demand, and at the same time there's a lot of pairs overseas right now that's getting into the US, that's circulating. That's why it's making the market super low. Yeah, so majority of my pairs all came from overseas because the market there is a lot cheaper, and they have been pumping out a bunch of these SKUs into the US, and I feel like that's what's making, you know, these pairs go down. And at the same time, they have been like restocking on like Foot sites and Shopify sites. So yeah, this is definitely one of the best investments in my opinion, and it's one of my top buy-ins. And also, if you guys are inside startpreneurs, you guys already know about these investments before anyone else. So yeah, I would buy, so this shoe I would buy literally sizes 4 to 7Y. Obviously the 4Ys are like sitting at $100, which is actually crazy to me. Guys, a triple pink dunk low, take a good look at this shoe. This shoe is sitting at $100 for a size 4, 4.5, 110, and then, you know, from there it's just like 110, 120, 115, 140. You know, this is a great buy. I would definitely pick up this shoe. You guys can pay somewhere around lowest ask. Like, this is a no-brainer right now. If you guys are like hesitating to buy this shoe, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You need to learn the foundations before investing them. But this is a great SKU to buy in. This is a great selection. And right now I have I've sold a lot. I've been selling a lot. I've been wholesaling. If you guys didn't know, like, I started wholesaling as well. So I haven't been doing too much investments, but in terms of the investment side, I would say I'm still very knowledgeable in. So for this shoe, I would say it's gonna go up to like 160 maybe during the holiday season, somewhere around there, but definitely it's gonna have a huge spike just because right now it is a slower month, and a bunch of these SKUs you can actually get for very cheap because everybody spent the money during August, which is back to school, and that was the month where I made the most sales and the most money. So everybody already spent their money, and everybody's gathering the money for holiday season. So this is a shoe you guys want to stock up before that time comes. So yeah, number 1, triple pink dunks. All right, so this brings us to our second pair, which is the medium olive dunks. This shoe, I don't really gotta say too much either. It is one of those like no-brainers. So recently, this shoe also has been restocking heavily. When I say restocking heavily, like they've been restocking on Foot sites, on Nordstrom, Hibbett, just a bunch of random sites. So by the time this video gets posted, I honestly don't know when, but you guys could also check out one of those sites and see if you catch a restock or not. But just to plug my Discord group out there once again, at Startpreneurs, we do have all the fastest monitors. So if you want to catch some restocks, for example, the triple pinks or the medium olives, just check some of the success right here. We have a bunch of success. But yeah, this shoe retails for 110. And yeah, they have been restocking a lot. I would say, yeah, so even during September of this year, this shoe was still going for like 230, 240, 230, 240. So it's selling a lot. So this shoe is trading like almost on a daily basis. Not almost on a daily basis. They literally sell like 5-10 times plus a day. So, you know, the reason why this shoe is so low right now, of course, what I was gonna say is the restock. So with any Nike Dunk Low right now, like I said, it's pretty much not safe. I'm not saying this is like a guarantee, you know, 100% type of thing where you 100% make money, but I would definitely say like it is a very safe investment at the end of the day, just because like this shoe, this color blocking with the white toe box, simple wears, and also it's like a fall colorway, even though winter is pushing, but this is still one of my favorite shoes to buy in at the very moment, just because it sells around 140 right now. You can pick up a bunch of pairs, honestly 130 to 140. So lowest ask, that's what it is at right now, one little bit above 135 to 140, so somewhere around that area. So if you guys can grab like 50 pairs, if you just do the math, like these will definitely go back up to at least $180, so that's $40 profit per. So if you buy 100 pairs, that's $4,000 in profit. So it's just simple as that. And sometimes I know a lot of people in the sneaker reselling space, they do strictly investments. They do strictly investments, and this is all they do. They find the opportunity, they identify it, buy the shoe, stock it up, wait 4 or 5 months, and just sell it. So that's how some of them make money. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a great buy, no brainer. Just look at this colorway too. It's just a simple wear. The ladies love these, so I would definitely say that by holiday season, around like, you know, December, the shoe's definitely gonna go up 100%, no questions asked. Unless, I would say, if they keep on restocking, then that's something I personally can't control. But other than that, the restocks kind of been slowing down just a bit. So we could definitely see a huge spike in this as well. All right, guys, I know I've been saying like dunks are risky and stuff, and I've been bringing it up. But the thing is, this is another one of those dunks where it's super undervalued. It's currently going for under retail right now. So it's sitting for about 105 to 110, and retails I think is 115, but you can definitely find the shoe for below retail. There's a bunch of sites that is restocking this pair with like promo codes, discount codes, that you can buy this shoe at like 100 or 90, even $97 sometimes. I'm gonna let you guys know, like, this is a bunch of success for my group at Starpreneurs. Like, I'm just gonna keep going. A bunch of success on this shoe where we got these for under retail. So if you guys want to do the same, make sure you guys click the link in the subscription below. It's gonna bring you to the purchase link of our group. I think our group might be restocking soon by the time this video is out, but I'm not sure. So go check the Instagram. But yeah, so getting back to this shoe, Polarized Dunk, the only reason why I'm saying like this shoe is gonna go up is because honestly, like now you guys also gotta be very careful with the shoes that you buy to invest in, just because like there's a bunch of SKUs out there, there's a bunch of variety, there's a bunch of options for our consumers now. Back in 2020, there wasn't as many options, there wasn't as many colorways. That's why majority of the dunks were so high in price. And now in 2023, they're literally dropping a dunk every other week, or literally multiple times a week now. So but this is definitely one of the shoes that I do believe in. I would say I definitely believe in, just because of this colorway, the UNC colorway. I think honestly, in my own opinion, I know this is probably gonna be a hot take, but I think it's better than the UNC dunk. So I'll put a picture right here. It's gonna compare the two, but I honestly think this shoe is just a little bit more cleaner and more wearable, just because it's a little bit more settled and it's not like a neck breaker, if you guys know what I mean. And it's also way cheaper too. So it's sitting about literally under retail, like I said. Like if you buy this shoe anywhere from 100 to even retail, like this shoe is definitely gonna go up to 150, and I see it selling very well at consignment. So if you do consign, this is also a great shoe to buy. But in terms of investments, I think, you know, you should pick up only sizes from, I would say anywhere from 9.5 to a 12. So 9.5 to 12, stick to those sizes, because I say that, you know, majority, those are more of the popular sizes, and you know, prices are gonna tend to go up a little bit higher. But great colorway overall. You guys can't even like, I mean, like what else can you guys say about this shoe? It's just a blue and white shoe. It's just blue and white toe box, super clean. Anyone can rock this. One of those shoes where it's so yeah, it's one of those shoes that's another no-brainer. So make sure you guys go buy this one up. This is the last dunk we'll be going over for this video. I know it has been just straight dunks, but I mean, like, these are the cheaper buy-ins. And with sneaker investments, you want to tend to invest in the cheaper pairs. You don't want to buy anything that's too expensive, because the ROI wouldn't be as significant as the cheaper buy-ins. So with the KO dunks, they're currently sitting at, bro, that's crazy. They're literally sitting at retail or under right now. Some sizes are going under retail, obviously, like the smaller sizes, but for majority of it, they're all sitting at 115, which is retail for this shoe. And I think when they dropped this year, they're selling for around like 220, 230. A lot of people were selling early pairs, and just kind of to show like the demand the shoe has. Like, it's a brown dunk, and if you guys didn't realize yet, like shoes like these will do very well in the long run just because of this colorway, bro. And it's super neutral where everybody can wear. So like with investments, you want to find the stuff where it fits the general public. So with these, it definitely does, because anyone can rock this. I can rock this, my mom can rock this, my dad can rock this, anybody can rock this shoe, whether you like it. I mean, it's like one of those shoes, like, you know, it's not like a neck breaker. Once again, like the UNCs, I feel like you really have to like go like that. But with these, you're just like, oh, you know, that's a nice pair, that's a nice dunk. So like, these definitely the way to go. Yeah, so they were selling, yeah, literally at 180, 190, 200 in the beginning of this year. And the sales volume is honestly crazy. It has over 14,000 sales. So if we check the sales history right now, which I'm gonna do on StockX, yeah, it's honestly selling more than 20, yeah, it sells over 40 pairs a day. So I can tell you guys right now, the list just keeps going down and down. And I honestly think that this shoe has so much potential, just like the other pairs, the other dunks, bunch of restocks. That's what causes the prices to go down. And when there's less supply on the market and there's less pairs circulating, these are definitely gonna go up because the demand will start rising. So these K-Cow dunks, no brainer once again. But if you guys were to ask me what's the best investment out of those 4 dunks, I would say that every single one is good, just because the buy-ins are fairly similar to one another. And I would say the return on investment is also pretty similar, so you can't really go wrong with any of these SKUs. And the reason why I say, you know, invest in these 4 pairs of dunks is because they're all easy to find. It's not like you can't source any of these pairs. Like, it's super easy to source. Like for these, you can literally grab on the website. And majority of, you know, the Polar dunks, I believe they're still sitting on Nike. I'm not sure. So, I mean, you guys can check it right now. You know, triple pinks, a little bit harder to get, but still manageable to source. And the medium olives been restocking a lot, so it's a no-brainer as well. Like all these pairs, it should be fairly accessible. And yeah, this is the last dunk for this video. And you know, just buy whatever, literally buy whatever, and it's all gonna go up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last investment for this video. We got the Jordan 4 Resellments in the GS sizing. Remember that, the GS sizing. I gotta emphasize that, not the men's, the GS sizing. GS pairs are currently sitting under retail right now, and some pairs are going for 145, 148, 130, 115. So the market isn't too high. Like same with all these pairs I just showed you, like all the dunks. These Jordan 4s is a no-brainer. The GS sizes are gonna 100% go up. This is definitely one of those shoes that you guys don't gotta think too much. Jordan 4s, in my personal opinion, buying Jordan 4s is one of the smartest and safest investments out there, just because it always tends to do well over time. Some of you guys don't understand, like with StockX, you guys can actually like just look at the market and study the market. So with the Jordan 4s, they're very similar to, I would say these are very similar to like the white cement 4s, except this part is red, and that's why they're called the Resellment 4s. So very clean shoe overall. I don't see why this shoe is so low at the moment, but I'm sure that's the same. I'm assuming that's the same with every other Jordan 4 when they release as well. It's just like not much. I think it's just too much stock. Stock is higher than demand, so that's why this shoe tends, like the prices are, you know, tends to be a little bit lower. But definitely by holiday season, I don't see them going up above, I would say $200, but definitely like around that 180 to 190 range, 100%, just because like everything goes up during that time. And I would say this is one of those shoes where everybody will be buying just because it's super cheap on the market, and at the same time, it's a nice option. It's a really nice option. It's a Jordan 4. I think this is probably the cheapest nice Jordan 4s out there. So if you guys are thinking about, you know, getting into an investment, this is one of those shoes you should get into, because out of all these shoes right here, I could definitely tell you the triple pinks is what I have most in, and also the Resellment 4s. I think I have over 100 plus pairs now, including men's and GS. The only reason I'm telling you guys not to buy men's is because buy-in is a little bit higher. And you know, men's sizes are sitting around 240-ish, and I think they're gonna be around 280. So $50 in profit. And with these, buy 150, make 200. Buy 150, sell at 200, take a $50 cut. So the same exact margins, but you're buying a cheaper shoe. So it makes more sense that you can buy more pairs. So with the rest of my 4s, I definitely see these doing very well long term. Even though if they don't hit, I'd say they definitely will hit that 180 range, 100%. So if you guys can get in right now, it's just gonna be a short investment too. I'm not telling you guys to hold this shoe for like a year or 2 years. I mean, you definitely could, and the return will be a lot higher, but it just wouldn't make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. So right now, you guys can kind of get in, and it's gonna be a very short-term play. Same with all these dunks behind me. The only one that I would say is a little bit risky, I have to be honest with you guys, because that's how I am. I wanna keep it transparent. The only shoe that I think is slightly risky is the Polaroid dunks. The Polar dunks is because there's not much history with this shoe, and like with all these other dunks, they have restocked before, they have, you know, I've seen high sales, so I kind of know how they perform. But yeah, so this is one of those shoes that, getting back to the 4s, these are one of those shoes that you don't gotta think too much, just buy if you have the capital. So yeah, this is gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoy. I never really did like an informational video like this, because I've always done day in the lives, bunch of those other videos, but this is the first time I did like a sneaker investment video. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you comment, subscribe, and like. But huge projects coming soon. I got some huge announcements on the way. And lastly, if you guys have any questions, make sure you DM me on Instagram, and I hope you make money with all these investments.